Ah, shit. Sorry, this is Earl. So I was supposed to start this video tomorrow. However, I wanted to prove a point with this video here. So every weekend is my annual cleaning day. I take a few hours every weekend and clean. Well, I'd been on vacation for about 2 weeks previously for Christmas, where I'd been out of state and my home had been unoccupied and unheated. I say home. I say unheated because, well, I live in a camper. Yeah, don't judge me. It's my cleaning day. Shut up. So, in cleaning, I discovered a few issues which most campers, RVers, people like that, are probably very familiar with. And that is humidity, moisture. Yeah, that's right. Moisture, as in you have to control the moisture in the air, in your atmosphere, in your home. I'll show you my humidity meter. It's right here. See? It reads 30%. 30%, you say? That's really dry. Wow! You're doing a great job, Earl. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not doing a great job because I live in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains and in the Northeast, which means that on the regular it's about negative 10 degrees with wind chill. See previous videos. For what the outside of this camper looks like. So you can imagine I have giant icicles draining down the side of my camper on the outside. So all of that humidity that I breathe out, that the propane furnace puts out, that the kettle puts out, that, you know, whatever stuff puts out, it freezes to the wall. Yeah, freezes to the wall and then insulates my camper. Here is a great case in point. Ice. Yeah, that's my breath. So hopefully I don't have bad breath, because then it's gonna smell like crap in here all the time. Ugh. Okay, so anyways, I have a point in actually, like, you know, let me set you down here. I have a point in actually starting this video today, and the point is, I am going to show you what happens. So, you may be expecting, hey, mold's gonna strike me. You know, ice is gonna accrue. It's the end of the world. Ah! Well, not that simple. See, it doesn't just hit you in the windows and, you know, the ceiling, or wherever you would expect it to. It's not that obvious, okay? So, humidity is a shitty thing, because if a thing is not watertight, water can get there. And if it's not airtight, moisture can get to it. So therefore, anything in this camper that's not airtight, aka closets, cupboards, other cupboards, other cupboards, other cupboards, refrigerator. Oh yeah, here's another example. Whoop! Wow, wasn't expecting that. Huh, go figure. Yeah, places like that. Those are the places where this shit is gonna happen. And you have to be ready to clean really tight spaces. You know, being on submarines as a mechanic, I've had to clean really tight spaces, and this is a luxurious lifestyle for me. So I'm okay with this. However, you should be aware that it's a thing and you're gonna have to do it. So, got you on my handy dandy headband mount thing. Now, let me make sure that I'm not showing you the back of my head. Yeah, I have this on an app so I can see what you see. Alright. It's a little bit above what I'm looking at. There we go. All right, so let's do this thing. Step 1, coffee. Oh yeah, before I forget, that is the furnace right there. It's controlled by that thermostat. Beware. Those things put out what's called a wet heat, quote unquote, and also potentially carbon monoxide. So if you're going to use them, you should do this thing called cracking your window. Yeah, that's right. I let the cold in a little bit, or rather the warm out, because thermodynamics. Also, I cracked that vent right there in the bathroom. So here we go. I am going to show you exactly what happens. Alright, so this is a brand new camper. I just want you to know that. No, I'm not fucking rich. Get off my back. Get off my back. But what you will find is, if you look closely, this is rigid. Or not rigid, but what's the word for it? Textured. And it's not supposed to be textured, which means moisture. Yeah, that's right. There's been moisture here. Luckily, I caught it. See? You can see it. This whole wall right here used to be covered in a very thin sheet of ice. And right there, and right there. And oh yeah, underneath here, it still is. Look at all that. See? Ice. Yummy. You know what happens when ice melts, right? Mold. That's what happens. Yeah, so mold as in mold. So, you can see here, ice continues on. I haven't even gotten to that yet. That's the bathroom. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to be behind the toilet for a while. So, moving on. Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, it's not pretty right now. But you know what? You know what? This is my home. This is my lifestyle. It's not always going to be pretty. You should know that going into it. You should know that things like your living space is going to get really cluttered really fast, like this. You should know that it's not going to be comfortable all the time. Sometimes you're going to be cold. Sometimes you're going to be hot. It's not always going to be to your liking. It's not going to be as comfortable as living in a pressurized home, relying on someone else to power it. But the important thing is that I make my own power. I don't rely on anyone else to do this for me. It's literally just me. And there's a satisfaction in knowing that I only consume what I need. There's no wasted energy. You ever left the light on? You can't do that when you live in a camper. You can't really do that. You know, you have to rely on yourself, on what your hands can do to have life, you know, and to have all these luxuries that people take for granted. So it gives you an appreciation, it builds character, and honestly, I think it's a more wholesome, satisfying life. Anyways, this was my life isn't pretty rant, and now it's over. So I will continue this video tomorrow.